Game 86 of the baseball season. Today, game 1 of 2 in the books. The Mets lose again, 7-2 to the Milwaukee Brewers at Citi Field. They're 2-6 in their last 8 at home and 3-14 in their last 17 overall. Where do you start? They had 2 hits today. This lineup did not do anything. I have some thoughts about the actual lineup construction a little later. Speaking of manager decisions, ironically, I'm wearing a Knicks hat on the day they hire a new head coach that everybody will inevitably complain about. The decision in the 6th inning to pull Clay Holmes, a converted reliever, for Reed Garrett, who just, we're going to talk about falling off a cliff. This guy had a 0 ERA in April, a 1 point whatever ERA in May, and a ERA over 7 in June, and I was off to a rousing start in July. Gives up all 5 of those runs, or inherits part of it because he allowed a run to score that ended up being charged to Reed Garrett, and then gives up a grand slam to a guy with a 590 OPS. Would I have pushed Clay Holmes or left him in to face Bryce Terang, and to try and get out the 5 and 6 hitter to get out of the inning? Yes, especially with a second game tonight. I would have tried to push Clay Holmes to get to 100 pitches, especially with the extra day off. Like, I would have absolutely pushed Clay Holmes. Did I understand trying to go to Reed Garrett against the bottom half of the order when Holmes is a converted reliever into a starter? I understood it. I didn't like it, but I understood it. When you go through stretches like this and you're a manager, every lineup decision you make, every bullpen decision you make looks like the wrong one because nobody's performing at the moment. So while I do have smoke for Mendy, and it's more so with the lineup, why is Brandon Nimmo hitting 5th against the righty? The one decision, the very genius decision you made, which is why I always love when you play around with the lineup, is to put Brandon Nimmo back in the 2-hole, to move Soto and Alonso down to 3 and 4, and to put Nimmo back in a table setter position. You want to move him in a different spot? Move him leadoff, because Lindor hasn't done anything for a month. How about you move him down to 2 and have him ahead of Juan Soto? Might see some better pitches, might just give it a different look, the heartbeat, the mental state of baseball, where you can just see if this gives somebody a different look. And instead you move him down to 5, a spot that he hasn't hit well in all season. And Marte gets the bat second, and your top 2 hitters are 0 for 8. So, yeah, that's my smoke for Mendy. At the end of the day, though, the guys in this lineup have to perform better than 2 hits in 9 innings. So, look, you just have rookie phenom Mizorowski, whatever his name is, Mike Wazowski on the mound tonight. Hopefully you get that one. Otherwise, 3-15, here we come.